Yes. So now we will move on to the pie diagram. That is the next diagrammatic representation. That is the pie diagram. I know you will be familiar with the pie diagram, but like this is not very, it is like little bit complicated to draw pie diagram. Okay. So I will consider an example here. Now in the monthly expenditure of the family is given in a tabular representation, that you have to convert it into a pie diagram. So I am taking a table here. Okay, I am taking a table here. Items is given here. Items, food, then clothing, then education, rent, okay, others. Okay, these are the things given here. This is the monthly expenditure of a family. Okay, monthly expenditure of a family, and here this is the percentage of income share. That is how many percentage of income is devoted to these things. In food it is 50%. So 50% of the income is going for food purchase. Then 20% of the income is going for cloth purchase. Then 15% is going as rent. Education is going to 5% and other items is going as 10%. So from the income for a family in a month, food is going for 50% from the income, clothing 20%. This is percentage. It is not ever number. Okay, from the income it is not 50 going for the food. It is 50% going for the food. Then rent 15%, other items 10%. So now we are going to make it as a pie diagram. That is pie chart. We are going to make it as you have to see, this is a circle, right? In a circle, what is the total degree of a circle? 360 degree, right? 360 degree is the total degree of the circle. So that means you have to divide each percentage out of 360. Okay, you are going to divide the whole circle for the family, for all these things. So what you should do, circle is 360 degree. So we are going to divide our whole expenditure of the income of a family in this circle. So what you should do, you should convert each percentage into 360s. Okay, in the percentage of 360. So what you should do here, this is share in income. Okay, in 360. So here it is 50 divided by 50 into 360. 50% of 360. That means 50 by 100 into 360. What is it? 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. 36 into 5 is 180 degree. Okay, degree. That is degree, share of degree. That means this thing we will come on to this values we will depict in the circle. Then comes 20. 20 divided by 100 into 360. 0, 0 cancel, 0, 0 cancel. 360 into 2. Sorry, 20. Yeah, this is 20% of 360. 36 into 2, that is 72. Yes, 36 into 2, that is 72. 72 degree. Then comes, here it is 5. So 5 by 100 into 360. 10, 10 cancel. 0, 0 cancel. 5 2s are 10. 36 into 2. 36 divided by 2 comes 18 degree. Then likewise 15 divided by 100 into 360. That gives you 54 degree. Then for the next one, 10 divided by 100 into 360. That means 100, 0, 0 cancel. This cancel. 36 degree. Okay, so we all got the degrees here. Now we have to divide our circle into such degrees. First one is 180. You all know that is the half of the circle. That is 360 divided by 2. So half goes for food. Okay. Now we have to divide our this thing. Now next highest is 72. So give highest. This is 72 is for clothing. Actually this all you have to take protractor and all, but no need. We are not able to carry protractor with us every time. So just take, you know, you have practiced all these things in the math. So just take whatever it is coming like that. Okay. Next highest is 54. So 54 is rent. Okay. Then comes 36. 36. This is looking similar. 36. Maybe we will divide this rent little. Okay. So rent. Then this one is 36 is other items. And this is education. Okay, so you got how to divide your pie diagram. So in the single circle, all the values you are getting, it will be in the percentage, and that percentage you will actually convert it into percentage of 360s. So 360, it is a full circle. You will divide the whole circle into the given data. Okay, this is how you represent pie diagram. Nowadays, you don't need to draw this pie diagram and all in the Excel sheet and all. If you take chart and take pie diagram option, and if you enter all these numbers, automatically the pie diagram you will be generated. You will generate it into. Okay, so no need to worry about this, because upcoming if you are doing any projects in the life in the future and all, no need to worry, because all these things are automatically given in the computer. So if you have computer, or like this is a digital era, right? So that means you don't have to work. This is actually not a manual work. This is for the sake of study. We are actually doing like this. For exams and all, you have to draw and study. Okay. So all these things, when you take it into the study and all, it will be a very big object, very big numbers. So it is not actually possible for us to draw. So that we are actually converting it into computer. Okay. So that is pie diagram. So in the next class we will start with histogram. Okay. So this is the pie diagram. I hope this is clear. I'll be posting one more question to this, so you can actually get an idea. Okay. Practice also you can get to do this in the exam if it is asked. Okay. So thank you. So I'll be posting the questions, and I want you to do this. And wherever you need pause, you just take pause and take these things, because in your textbook it is mixed and given. I am following some another textbook, that is why I am telling again and again. So that means it will be having an order. Okay. So in the next class we will see with the histogram. So till then, bye.